What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play. One that I am so excited to bring you guys as I experienced this game for the first time in a very long time, and in another way, technically for the first time period. Welcome, everybody, to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Now, this is quite the throwback, as the very first Let's Play I ever did on this channel was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Now, I have not played the remake up to this point. Like, I've never touched this game. This is going to be the very first time I get to experience it with you guys, and I'm extremely excited to do so. However, I want to talk about a couple of things. Now, technically, I've given this game another shot in the past, or at least I gave Red Rescue Team another shot in the past. I initially, about 5 or 6 years ago, tried to do a do-over of that Let's Play, and I wasn't really happy with the way it was turning out. And honestly, it probably wasn't even that long ago, because if I remember correctly, the other reason I stopped was actually because of the announcement of this game right here. And I wanted to give the remake a chance to shine on the channel instead, because it just made a little bit more sense than the redundancy of re-recording the exact same Game Boy Advance game, even though that is my very first Let's Play, and it is incredibly poor in quality as a result. I mean, it was recorded on just like the most ancient GBA emulator software with like a $20 microphone. And obviously I'm not doing things that way anymore. Things have improved quite significantly. And so has Rescue Team DX. I mean, look at the glow up this game has received. I love so much that there is an admire illustration button. Ugh. The concept art in this game was always wonderful, but I'm really excited to start this game. But I do want to make a couple things clear jumping in. First things first. Rescue Team DX has a very extensive end game, okay? I know people have had discourse about it in the past. The long and short of it is that this game's end game is extremely tedious, and I want to get this out of the way now before anybody has unrealistic expectations. I am not going to be covering the end game. When the credits roll, I'll probably do a bonus episode after the fact, just kind of going over how the end game works. But that's it. We are not going to be covering the end game in this Let's Play. This is just going to be a playthrough of the main story. And that's all I really want to do here, because that's what I think is where Rescue Team shines, actually. Maybe in Explorers, that's a bit of a different story, but I've also never played Explorers, and I plan to make that a blind Let's Play as well. So maybe someday. For right now, let's just jump right on in. It's time for a new game, and it's time for the personality quiz, of which I am not going to take the results as gospel, because if I get a bad result, I will probably be soft resetting right about here. And I decided to give myself a break just in case that happens, or it doesn't happen, but we'll see. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon, but before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay, let the interview begin. Now, I am not going to be going off some sort of cheat guide to try to get a desired Pokemon. I am just going to give my most honest answers, much like I did the very first time around way back in 2012. 2011, actually. My gosh. Can you go into a haunted house? Well, something I like, I'd say. I wouldn't say no problem. I just hate to be in a space like that alone. You tend to laugh a lot? Yeah, actually, I do. Certainly as I've gotten happier over the years, I would say, instead of forcing it more. How quickly do you respond to a text? I was going to say, this is probably the more correct answer, because as anybody who knows me, who texts me, I am like the most instant replier ever, or I don't get back to them for an hour. It can go either way. I'll say reply right away, though, because when I notice the text, it's an instant response. Can you sincerely thank someone when you feel grateful? I hope so. I would say yes. Do you feel lonesome when you are alone? Honestly, no. I'm a very introverted person, and I'm very okay with being alone for long periods. It takes days before I start to feel that sense of loneliness, but it's not impossible. You win a lottery. What do you do with the money? Oh, gosh. That would definitely be a save it, 100%. At least I'd like to think so. Do you fall asleep without noticing? Not really, no. I'm a pretty conscious sleeper. Do you occasionally consider yourself dull and overly cautious? Honestly, dull, maybe. Like, I worry about that sometimes. Overly cautious, definitely. I'm not really a big risk taker. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? Well, I'm going to play as a boy this time, as I did in the past, so we'll just go with that. I do still identify as male, so it would only make the most sense, but we'll see what our result is. You appear to be The calm type. You're capable of giving advice to friends with worries. You don't like to fight. You're a warm, kind-hearted person who cares. You must have many friends who look up to you. However, you may also be somewhat gullible, as well as a little careless, and even a little meddlesome. You might want to keep those points in mind. A calm person like you should be... And could it be any more perfect? Because just like last time, I did indeed get Mudkip on my first go-around. I think I'm just a Mudkip. I've done this so many times that it feels like I always fall into that category. So we're going to say yes. First time was a success. Now, it is so tempting. It is so tempting of me to pick the exact same partner that I had last time. And I kind of already did that on my last attempt to redo this Let's Play. But I'm actually going to avoid that this time. We're going to go with something different. So who will be my partner? So it's always been Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil has been my boy. I named him Hinoarashi back in the day, which is just the Japanese word for Cyndaquil, the Japanese name. And then I think last time I went with Hino, just to kind of shorten it and make it more easy to say. I'm going to go with something completely different this time. And I think I want to go with my Pokemon Emerald boy, which is, of course, none other than Trico. We're going to say, yes, should your partner be a boy or a girl? We'll say boy. So a boy, Trico. What is your partner's nickname? Well, I got to be consistent here. He's my boy. Got to bring back my starter from the good old days. Somehow he ended up here in the Pokemon world. But, yeah, he'll always be my best buddy here. We're going to go with Toothless. I will say yes. These two all right? Yes, they are. Okay, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Wow, they give you a lot more chances to go back on something this time around than you did in the first one. You just had a soft reset, otherwise you were done for. But here we go. It's time to jump into the world of Rescue Team once again, and I am so excited to do so. Oh, where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Hey. Hey, wake up. Wake up already. Oh, good. You finally came to. Ugh. I'm immediately in love with this art style so much. Where is this? You were passed out here. I'm glad you woke up. I'm Toothless. Glad to meet you. So, who might you be? Haven't seen your face around here. Huh? You say you're a human, but any which way I look at you, you're a normal Mudkip. What the... Oh my gosh, my feet! My paws! My tail! It's true. I have turned into a Mudkip. But why? I don't remember anything. You're some kind of weird. So what's your name? What do you call yourself? My name? That's right. My name is... Well, it's Levi. But... Well, I guess that's really all I can give him. I mean, this would be a perfect opportunity to make up something else, but I'm just going to say... Yeah, I'm just going to go with the real thing. Levi. That's a funny name. Well, you jerk. First of all... Yes, it kind of is, because it's related to pants, but whatever. Oh, somebody, please help me. What's going on? Who's this? I hear shouting over there. What's the matter? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened up in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl up by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. We can't just do nothing. Let's go help this kid. All right, off we go then. And so begins the very first dungeon, Tiny Woods. All right, let's see. How does this translate to the Switch? Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is. It's a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon is truly a mysterious place. The layout and the items change every time you enter. You can proceed by using the stairs, but first we have to find the stairs. And you remember that Butterfree said Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? Necessary, we got to fight. We can do it. All right. So I can move with the control stick, or I can just use the D-pad, which the D-pad is closer to how it was on the Game Boy Advance. Let's see. We gotta, okay, use just a move with A. And it's just tackle there. Ooh, Dragon Breath. Interesting. Now, I'm wondering, how do I actually access my... Here, let's see. Basic controls. Okay, A is just, okay, talk, examine. Dungeon controls, sorry. Attack with a move is just A. Choose a move. Okay, so if I hold ZL, there we go. That's what I like to see. Okay, so now we know what the buttons are. Let's, we're going to take a hit there, and then I am going to go water gun. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little bit better. Okay, we got a Pidgey over here. Hit it with the quick attack. Can we, yeah, let's kind of face you. And oh, why did I use Mud Bomb? That's not what I meant to use. Why is that mapped to A? I should have used X. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Of course, that's going to miss a flying type. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I can see my stomach up there in the top right slowly going down. Not that that's really an issue here. Wait, hold on. I'm not supposed to be doing that. How do I displace you? Okay, so one of the issues and one of the things in this game, and look, I am pushing them, but that actually makes my stomach go down faster. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Gameplay blessings. Let's go dungeon controls. How do I go walk, push teammate, and then, okay, so pass teammate is B. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So we need to be able to dash again, which allows us to get to the very end of a walkway. Now I'm just checking around for items, but it doesn't look like there are any. So let's head on to the next floor. You're always looking for the stairs. That is the main thing to do. Now, okay, how can I'm going to try to approach this Weedle just right, and we're going to hit it with the water gun. Perfect. That was enough damage. All right, we got some money, some poke. 150 of it to be exact. That's actually quite a lot. There's also an orange berry. Definitely take that, Toothless. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to go past you. Oh, it's really easy to accidentally sprint here. You got to be really careful. It doesn't actually seem as intuitive as it was on the Game Boy Advance. Auto mode? What is that exactly? Oh! So this allows me to just kind of find my way and get money. This seems a bit too brainless for my liking, so I'd rather not use that if I can, because that's like playing the game for me, but it's still kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's just hit you with the tackle. Should be enough. And off we go to the next floor. So this first dungeon isn't going to... We spawned right next to it, but I'm actually going to try to go for some items here. And also maybe some experience as well. Can you hit him with the Dragon Breath? Yeah, not bad. Experience is still good. I'd like to pick up this poke. It looks like those are all of the items in here. So if we can make our way back. What are you doing? Growth, huh? Hit it with the quick attack. Okay, how do I... That's what I wanted. Okay, so it's right bumper, which is actually, I believe, it was R in on the Game Boy Advance as well. There, cool. All right, so that was an easy one, and there's no more items on that floor, at least as far as I can tell, so we're good. Mommy, where are you? Oh, Caterpie. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Oh, wow, some riveting dialogue from Caterpie there. I didn't even feel like saying it. We successfully completed the rescue at Tiny Woods. Oh, I don't remember splash screens being a thing. My baby's safe. Sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Don't worry, lady. There have been a lot of quakes and fissures lately. It's dangerous. I'm glad your little guy's not hurt, honestly. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Toothless. And this is Levi. Just nods, I guess. Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. With sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. This doesn't feel bad, either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Toothless and Levi. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. And we got a tiny Reviver Seed. You also got a Petaway, a tiny Reviver Seed. I don't remember that being a thing. I remember tiny seeds, but not Reviver Seeds. There was just Reviver Seeds, if I remember correctly. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Well, we got a nice reward for it, at least. Hey, thanks for helping me out. You're pretty tough. I respect that. So, what are you going to do? After this, I mean. Say, Levi, if you don't have anywhere to stay, why don't you come with me? Well, probably be for the best. It's not like I mean, I could just sleep here in the grass and drink the water and not really do anything else. Well, this is the place. Oh, that's cool looking. Wow, I can't explain it, but I'm happy. A human being, but I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. Might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your own tail. It doesn't matter. I'm happy. I mean, I have a tail to wag. I could. Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Mudkip. Oh, Levi, I can tell you're impressed. I thought you'd like it. I figured you'd find this an easy place to live, Levi. In fact, I was sure that you'd like it. This is your mailbox. This is where you'll get mail. Wait, oh, so you're just assuming I'm staying here then. Okay, cool. Well, this is where you'll get your mail from other Pokemon. You know that fissure Caterpie fell into? There have been many other natural disasters like that all of a sudden. A lot of Pokemon out there are hurting from those disasters. I want to help Pokemon like that. I want to help make this a safer place for Pokemon. And I think you're capable after seeing how you did rescuing Caterpie. Would you like to form a rescue team with me? I think we'd make the world's greatest rescue team. How about it? Refuse! Come on! Levi, I'm positive we make a first-class rescue team. So come on, I'm begging you. All right, you got it. That's done it. Starting right now, me and you, Levi, we're partners. I'm counting on you. Team's name? Actually, I haven't thought of one yet. Hey, what do you think would be a good name? Oh, you're just going to frickin'... Wait, hold on. Let's look at the random options here really quickly. Fluffa's Team Efficiency, Team Pokemon, Team Sparkly Day, Team Wisdom, Rescue Stars. Oh my gosh, some of these are so good. Tenacity. Well, Tenacity is honestly not that far off from what I was going to go with because I got to go with something nostalgic. I mean, if we're going with throwbacks, let's go with one more. Just one more. And I promise I won't be reusing this again in any other future Mystery Dungeon games, but it's back to my roots, man. It's back to my roots. Renegade. That's a good name. I think it suits us. Oh, and one more thing. I had decided to wear this on the day I got started on a rescue team. I have 2 of them, so let's put them on. Are these going to be those scarves? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, mine's red. I love it. Wearing this makes me feel focused, like we're on a team, you know? Rescue Team Renegade. We begin tomorrow. Let's do it. Yeah! I love that I could barely lift my frickin' paw off the ground. And that is how Levi and Toothless began their careers together as a rescue team.